Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Krashy, and today we're going to be taking a look at the grand finals of the most recent Pokemon Unite Masters Tournament, which is a event that falls under the Shiny League. We're going to be watching Aphelion Esports, or Tyre, if you're familiar with them. It's going to be Redluv's team, Duboy Muck, Rex, Blackbeard, OG, and Redluv. And let's go ahead and take a look at the team comps really quickly. They're going to be going up against Sanji's team. Sanji's team on the leaderboard or on the bracket is going under White Flag Gaming. I don't know if they've had roster changes. I've been kind of MIA from the competitive scene for a little bit. So for all intents and purposes, we're Aphelion Esports going up against White Flag Gaming. So we have Jungle Dragonite. Bottom lane is going to be Tank Wiggly, support Eldegoss, and Redluv on Venusaur, with OG taking the solo lane, top with Lucario. Opposing team is going to be Mirror bottom lane, but instead of Venusaur, they're running the Pikachu, Mirror jungle, and Mirror top lane. So we have an attacker difference here. As far as the battle items go, it looks like all of the battle items are the same, except for Venusaur's running full heal, Pikachu's running eject button. So let's go ahead and watch this grand finals game, and we'll see how it goes. So going to be watching Redluv in the tri-lane. Tri-lane's always fun to watch because I feel like you can kind of see a lot of how the early pacing of the game is going, because yeah, it's just an important phase of the game. So we'll see how they clear their lane, and we'll talk about what the jungle does, and we'll talk about their team fights. All right, so they pull second APOM. They hit the doubles, so they get those low, and those will be like really, really low on their way over. And Razor Leaf is such a good secure, but not using it there. So I don't know if they got that one. I think they did. They probably got it with Pound secure. They kill their APOM. Yeah, just lost securing. So good. Using the boosted auto, really, really good for Venusaur to secure farm, because the boosted auto does a lot of damage. So you can either try to, usually I would say you can either just try to time the Razor Leaf or use boosted auto. So you can see, looking at the map at the top left, the handshaking going on between the two Lucarios. Redluv posturing for the 9-minute crab. The, what is it called? Corefish? Why does that sound so weird to me? Probably just because I haven't thought about the name in a while, I guess. I don't know. So posturing for this, getting ready for 850s. Rex is already got his Sing, so that's going to be big. Okay, so double Sings happening. You can see just the kind of norm. Everybody spams damage in, the double Sings go out, and they're already starting to back up a little bit. So good damage trading coming out from Redluv's side. So that should give them, hopefully, if this lines up well. Yeah, it looks like they got that. So definitely it seems like they're in the farm lead right now, if even just a little bit. Rotating up to help mid-jungle fight a little bit, but they don't want to lose farm. So you can see Redluv's kind of sticking behind. They'll shove the people out of that mid-jungle and just keep going for their farm. Nice. Use of the Razor Leaf to get it low, and then had that queued up boosted auto to finish it off. They could get Blackbeard here, his level 4. It's a little risky to try to like hold on to that farm, so no Leaf Tornado for him just yet, but they're probably communicating now about taking this for him to get his 4, because they do want him to have it. Okay, so he's got, oh no, not yet, dang. Okay, there we go. Now he's got it. Now he's got it. It'd be like that sometimes. All right, so second jungle appearance in lane is going to be Mutt coming bottom. We'll see how top lane's looking. And we actually have OG rotating a little bit early off top lane to come straight down. So they're going to be looking to be very aggressive here in the lane. So right now they're probably trying to keep their health high. OG's here. The other team most likely doesn't know that OG's here, so they can get in a really aggressive Sing, and they'll be able to like pop off with all of them. I don't see the enemy Lucario just yet, but I can see that OG's like really pushing the back line a little bit, but they have numbers advantage. So yeah, so he shows, he fights a little bit, and I still don't see Sanji on the other side. There he is. Okay, so Sanji rotated down, might be close to like a level up, but I don't know if it matters too much. It doesn't seem like it's too big of an influence. No, not even that high of a level up. This is turning very flip-like. The Razor Leaf goes down, nice. So the secure coming out from Dragonite, that's what Dragonite gets played for. Now we have Muck popping the Unite move, so that's going to be at least one Buddy Barrier. Xavier in the background, so he gets a big kill, but it looks like the trading is just kind of going back and forth a little bit, but Redluv's team won those trades. So you can see OG's already kind of like instantaneously gone toward top lane, goes for some min-maxing. Redluv's doing the same. I guess the goal here, it looks like this is actually pretty coordinated. The goal here looked like OG goes and takes red buff, Redluv goes and takes blue buff, really just bottom buff, and then heads back to his lane while the Dragon Knight can go straight to the top lane. Because Dragon Knight doesn't really need like much else outside of Hyper Beam. Like, you don't need the character to get like super farmed, I would say. But if they can get that, oh, this could actually be really bad. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of turn-in. So that's solo lane. So not only do they secure 4v3 in top lane, which is really great, right? They secure the Rotom 4v3 in top lane, but they're able to 2v1 and get a lot of score down. So at 10 points, they're probably not going to break this. 550Bs are up. Probably not going to break that at 10 points. I wouldn't be surprised to see if Rex tries to put that 5 in. And if Pikachu's left to solo lane in this, like, he can't do it. Like, it's not possible. This might turn into an ult. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay, so we have one Unite move coming down. The Wiggly Unite move to save Redluv there is kind of unfortunate, because that means the opposing team is going to have a Unite move for the next Dreadnought fight, or like a Wiggly Unite, and Wiggly Unite is, in my opinion, like one of the best Unites in the entire game. So that, we'll see how this next fight plays out just because of that, like, ult economy. But we'll see. All right, OG's in the top lane. I mean, got crushed, right? Like, they're doing great in terms of controlling the map and having a clear lead. 5-minute call out lets them know have a huge lead. That's plus 100 points minimum. So they're at least 100 points above. And we'll see how they take this fight. Running it down kind of in a weird position. This is getting really flippy. Really, really flippy. I didn't see the Wiggly Unite, but I also didn't see the character's level. So maybe she didn't have it, or either way, they blow through that really quickly. 40 going in, so that's a 30 over dunk. That's big. 25 seconds until the next Rotom, so they still have time to respond. They're trying to get the pick on Sanji, so they do get that pick on Sanji. And this is massive. Like, at this point, this is a... Like, for Aphelion, this is their game to lose, right? Like, I think that's really important to recognize. Their game to lose, for sure. Because they are probably, like, at least 2 to 3 levels higher than most of the enemy team, except for maybe the jungle. So this comes down. They do have the Dragonite, so the beauty of being this far ahead is that you can just flip everything. You don't even have to, like, really think about it. You can just Dragon Dance Hyper Beam. Boom. That's a huge secure. That's why Dragonite gets played. And the enemy team looks like they were going to try to overwhelm bottom to some degree, but there's still a couple people down there, so... Like, Redluv's team is so strong, they didn't really have a need to over-rotate to top lane for the Rotom. They could just rotate, like, formidably. And that's good. Redluv just looking to step forward a little bit. All right, so we have, like, this lull period. There's not a lot of yellow dots on the map. That's one thing I'll make notice of. Look at the map. Like, Redluv's team, and also the right side of the map, there's a bunch of yellow dots because we can't see it. That's why they haven't been cleared on the map. But Redluv's side of the map has no farm. Like, I know that it's hard to take these VOD reviews and apply the information and the knowledge to solo queue, but at very least that, right? Like farm everything. Like, if there's dots on the map, then you need to be killing them. It makes no sense to leave farm up, really. I mean, depending on the time, like, he's not going to leave this, like, this Dreadnought's coming up in 8 seconds. He's not going to go and farm buffs, right? OG holding off the off lane. He doesn't really want to give them any score. He might have to if they overwhelm him, because I just really doubt that the opposing team is going to contest this Dreadnought. But all right, so free Dreadnought. 35 seconds left until the final stretch. Double points, Articuno or Zapdos area. Competitive tournaments, if I guess if I understand correctly, play on the original map. So that's why we're watching the original map for anybody that's curious. Final 20 seconds, we have Dragon Dance, or Dragonite sitting in the top lane. No more mid-map objectives, so it's all about this team fight and how they take it. There's definitely huge lead, so no pressure from Aphelion here to do anything, right? Like, they can be patient, they can wait, hold the L bushes. So you got Dragonite in the top L, Redluv hovering by the bottom L, so they can watch for potential back caps. And all they have to do is fundamentally stall for time. That's really their play. They just want to stall for time or hard win a fight. It's one or the other. If they hard win a fight, they take Zapdos, the game's over. If they stall for time, they maintain their lead, the game is over. So 20 seconds, nothing shown. Surely someone's either gonna, like, they're gonna either all peek in somewhere really quickly. They might be farming, trying to get certain level spikes. All right, so here it comes in. Quick 5-man. Couple of quick supporty ults coming down. Rex having to really remove himself. Redluv's ult coming down. I mean, it's just a full-on outbroken fight at this point. They're just very strong. This is most likely the big level lead that's leading into it, and it definitely just looks like Aphelion takes it pretty cleanly. A lot of sustain. I'd say the end-game fight difference between a Pika and a Venusaur is pretty noticeable too. And that's pretty much it. That's game. I mean, the opposing team surrenders. There you have it. Like I said, easy, clean fight that leads to a Zapdos that instantly leads to a win. So there you have it, man. They take it. So they were able to basically, they played pretty fundamental across the board to the point where they got a lead, they held a lead, they pushed the lead further, and then they just stayed consistent and closed it out. So GG's to Aphelion, GG's to Redluv. You can always see he always gets a really hype, man. I think that's why that's good energy to bring to the competitive scene, man. It's really awesome. So as always, friends, there you have it. Another competitive VOD review. Still seeing lots of Lucario. I didn't get to watch a ton of this tournament. I was just kind of out for the day. But I think that there's probably a good number of Serena's being played potentially, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what other teams are fully playing, but I'm just trying to keep my eyes on it, kind of get back into paying attention to the competitive scene. As always, friends, be sure to be kind to one another. Tell someone that you love them, and I'll see you on the next video.